Hey guys, this is Catherine with Oracle Intuitions. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This is your weekly energy reading for June 14th to the 21st. So we're taking a look into the energies of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. But remember that time is irrelevant in the spirit world. So these could be energies of things that could possibly, be coming. They could be current energies, or they could be a validation from spirit of something that you've just recently went through. I wanted to get back into where I'm doing the Monday to Thursday readings with a element for each day. So Mondays are going to be our earth signs, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Tuesdays are going to be our water signs with Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Wednesdays are going to be our air signs with Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And Thursdays are our fire signs with Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Now, if you're seeking a personal reading, please contact me at oracleintuitions.com, or you can go to my Facebook page at Oracle Intuitions or my Instagram page at Oracle_Intuitions. Also, make sure that you subscribe and click like on this video. If you subscribe, we actually do free weekly readings on my channel on Wednesdays. So these are for our subscribers. Now, we do go by donation as well. Okay, so usually the donations, people that have donated, we do look into their reading first. But we also have a lottery for our subscribers. And this is where you can submit a question, and my co-host and I, we answer it on the air. So this is a live, this is a live mini reading. Also on Sunday, and this is, sorry, I should tell you, 6 o'clock Mountain Time is when we do the live mini readings, all right? But on Sundays, we also do a live interview show with special guests that have a spiritual element. So these could be psychics, tarot readers, paranormal investigators, anybody that has a spiritual connection. And these are at 2 o'clock on Sundays. So make sure that, again, click subscribe, click like, share the video if this has resonated with you. We look forward to seeing you, throughout the week, and also on our live shows. So today, for this particular reading, we're going to be using the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. This is by Colette Baron-Reid. We're also going to be using the Oracle of the Seven Energies, again by Colette Baron-Reid. We're going to be using the Wisdom Angel Tarot by Radley Valentine, and we're going to be using the fortune reading cards. Unfortunately, I do not know who created them. Thank you so much for watching, and have an amazing week. Take care. Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading for June 14th to the 21st. We're taking a look into the energy of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone, but I do suggest you take a look into your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs throughout the week on my channel also. Please remember, too, that time means nothing in the spiritual realm. So these energies may be, upcoming for the week of the 14th to the 21st. They may be current energies, or they may also be some sort of validation of past energies from spirit. So just take them as they resonate for you. All right? So let's get into it, and let's see what is coming through for Aquarius. In the mind, we have the Ten of Wands. Working too hard, too many hours, the need for balance in life, let others help you, and health problems due to stress. So this could be on your mind, whether or not you have actual health problems, or maybe perhaps this could be just some sort of mental stress. Now, working too hard doesn't mean need to be physically in, the outer world. This can also be overthinking, or just, overanalyzing, as sometimes Aquarians tend to do. Me being one of them, all right? So I can actually quite relate to this. But let's see what's coming in through the body. So with the body, we have the Two of Pentacles. Again, working too hard or multiple jobs. The need to bring balance and fun into your life, juggling multiple priorities, and balancing the budget. So externally, you know, these could be playing upon each other. There's a lot of imbalance that's going on, whether this is in a mental state or whether this is in a physical state, okay, or perhaps even both, or and a spiritual state. So spirit is really, you know, saying to you, look at it, maybe it's time to slow down. Maybe it's time to pick a task and you know, put your priorities toward that. Maybe you're overthinking at this time. And a message from spirit is that we have the Two of Wands. It's saying take the next steps, bold and ambitious choices, parenting with others who share your dreams, or partnering with others who share your dreams, expanding your plans, and continue to move forward. So I feel like spirit is really telling you here, look at, we have your back, okay? We have your back. We know that you're working hard to make your goals come true. But when that Ten of Wands comes through, it really talks about choosing possibly a path, or letting some of you know, some of the priorities or the responsibilities, whether this is in your mind or whether this is, you know, externally, try to let them go. A lot of times, you know, we tend to pile things onto ourselves. We get into this place where we're saying, you know, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this. And then we start thinking about, you know, what comes with those tasks, or what possibly, you know, other elements are surrounding those responsibilities. However it pertains to you, it's time to take a little bit of a break. Now, I'm also getting here from spirit is because we have that Two of Wands energy, okay? This is a very, I always like to look at it as a spiritual card, meaning that, you know, whatever choice you take is going to be the right path for you. But I also feel it's follow the thing that is going to bring you the most passion, something that excites you, something that, you know, expands your heart, expands your energy. This is the time to perhaps move forward towards that. And maybe let some of the other things go, because in some ways or another, it is causing some sort of either mental or emotional or physical stress. All right, so let's get some clarification and see what is coming through. Sometimes we also think or overanalyze a problem. And maybe this is not the time to analyze it, all right? Maybe sometimes, especially if it's a relationship, we tend to overanalyze or overthink, and should we do this and should we do that? Maybe this is, you know, is this right for me? Is this not right for me? And I feel like spirit is saying, where is your heart? Where is your heart guiding you at this time? Instead of overthinking or, you know, overdoing the stress that is not needed at this time. Pick that path. Do you want to go towards this relationship? Then let all of the other worries go. Or is this something that excites you and brings a passion to you? Maybe it's time to start following that. All right, so let's look into the clarification. So clarification for Aquarius. We have the High Lady of Love and Compassion. So reverence, kindness, and consideration. All right. I feel like this, at this time, this might be towards yourself. All right. That kindness and consideration towards yourself. It may pertain to, you know, people around you. You again, take that as it resonates. But I'm really feeling here that there is this, it almost feels as though things are a chore. All right. And you keep going and you keep going. And it almost feels as though you're neglecting yourself in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like that kindness and that compassion needs to come towards you at this moment. We also have the Mapmaker of Destiny, authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. Again, go towards what is inspiring you. If there are chores or tasks or obligations being put on you from others that are just not resonating with you at that time, at this time, maybe it's time to release them. Okay, it is overwhelming to you, and we always have the free will to say no, especially if it's to things that aren't resonating with us, something that is not exciting to us. It doesn't mean that we don't pay our bills and, you know, that we don't take on the responsibilities that we have to take on, you know, whether it's as parents or whether it's just as people or co-workers or employees, whatever it is. But this is taking on tasks that maybe perhaps others are coming towards us with. it's like, can you help me run this charity? Can you help me do this? Can you help me, you know, whatever it is. And maybe those are the things that we need to release. We don't need to be there for everybody all the time. And I feel like this is what Spirit is asking of you. It's time to release it and start really concentrating on you. And we have the spiral dancer. I can't pronounce that for some reason. Certiculous root and perception. Yeah, sometimes our perception is that we need to be there. We need to be there for everybody and everything. We need to respond to every single email. We need to respond to every single message, whatever it is. But it just builds up and it builds up and it builds up. Or perhaps there's things that you need to get to, and for some reason you just haven't had the will to move towards it. And that's fine too. All right, maybe it's time to just clean up whatever mess you need to clean up. And when I say mess, I'm talking about, sometimes if we have an overflowing inbox or text that we got to return and we're delaying it, maybe it's time to just clear those up in order for us to be able to take that step back and take a bit of a break, take that release off of our minds. All right, so let's take a look into relationships and see what's coming through with relationships at this moment. So that, I feel like that's sort of like a message, a warning, maybe, for some, especially if it's in regarding health, from Spirit. Just saying, look, you've got to take a step back. You have to have that courage to say no. Remember that things are always free will. All right? We don't need to take on everything. And, we have that right. We have that right to say, look, I'm taking care of myself at this moment. So let's see what's coming through with relationships. Relationships for Aquarius at this moment. We have the dragonfly. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to Spirit. I feel like Spirit is saying to you, look, this is a time to connect to Spirit. This is a time for you, not for external relationships. And again, you can take that as it resonates. We're going to see what other cards come through. But I'm also getting here that for some, maybe because of the overthinking or the overanalyzing in regards to relationship, this is that validation from Spirit saying, look, we have you. We have this relationship. It's going to move in the way that it's supposed to move. We've got you covered. We have your back. There is great joy coming towards you. So stop stressing. Stop overthinking. Stop overanalyzing. This is not the time. This is the time to have that confidence, not only in yourself, but also with Spirit. And we have the star. This is your card, okay, Aquarius? The star is your card, and it talks about hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. What an amazing card. Not only are you getting your card for your sign, but you're also getting, again, that validation that things, here's the thing, we don't need to control everything. It's really out of our hands, all right? But allow Spirit and have confidence for Spirit to bring in that joy, that abundance of happiness as it's talking about. Be enthusiastic at this point, but let go of the things that are no longer needed or necessary to hang on to, whether it's emotionally or physically. And we have, oh my gosh, look at this. Exactly as I was talking about marriage. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Again, this is that validation from Spirit saying that things are moving within a relationship how they are supposed to be, whether it's towards a marriage or maybe it's perhaps some sort of different partnership, because when we go into relationship readings, they don't always need to be romantic. They can be friends, family, co-workers. Just take them as they resonate for you. But I feel like that marriage is a partnership of some sort. It feels as though, behind the scenes, Spirit has been taking over. Spirit is doing and bringing to you what you have been desiring and what you've been asking for. So now's not the time to stress. You may not be seeing it in the physical realm, but it's all moving towards the place that you would desire and the place that you wish it to be. So let's get some clarification and see what else is coming through here. Let's see if Spirit can clarify it a little bit deeper. I just feel like for some of you, you may have been really overthinking something. Maybe, again, something's not showing up in this 3D realm, and you're going into a place of, you know, this is never going to happen, or I've put so much work in, or, you know, maybe this person isn't caring, or this person isn't desiring me the way that, you know, I wish them to. And I feel like Spirit is saying to you, look, at things are going on behind the scenes that you're not seeing. Just have confidence and faith in us. You are attracting that emotionally fulfilled and unconditional love relationship. And again, it doesn't need to be romantic. It can be that relationship with yourself. It could be a deeper bond with Spirit or your higher self. Just take it as it's, you know, as it relates to you at this moment. But this is what I'm getting. I feel for many of you, this is that confirmation from Spirit that we're bringing towards you. Maybe it's a particular person or just a love relationship in general, okay? All right. Confirmation. Now we've got this Two of Swords coming through. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision. Follow your own heart rather than trying to make others happy. Exactly what I just said. Pretending that there is no problem and overanalyzing a situation. So Spirit is saying stop overanalyzing. Continue to go into your heart. A lot of times our mind gets in the way. Our mind takes over and it starts creating problems that aren't there. Or they start creating scenarios or situations that aren't, you know, the true perception of something. Spirit is saying no matter what is being seen on the external plane, go into yourself and follow your heart and know that this situation is being taken care of. We also have the Ten of Swords. So it talks about the end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. The opportunity for new happiness, a weight off of your shoulders, the end of an addiction, or a melodramatic reaction. When we have that Ten of Swords coming through, Spirit is saying once you release this, you're going to start really seeing that true happiness come in. All right. And we already had, you know, that Ten of Wands also up here too. This is causing a lot of stress or causing a lot of overanalyzing, or, you know, it's not helping the situation move forward. Once you release that stress and worry and start following your heart, you're going to see a new door open towards, you know, towards that partnership that you've been craving or desiring. And we have the Eight of Wands. So it talks about so much going on. Stress, again, a lot of stress caused by many positive opportunities, unexpected events or rapid changes, the ability to multitask, or it could relate to, you know, traveling. But what I'm getting here is once you release the stress and the worry, having that confidence of moving forward, know that you're being taken care of. The universe, this is where things change, and they change fast. They change quick, maybe even quicker than you can imagine. It's like as soon as you drop that, you know, those weights that are upon your shoulder, this is where things change. This is where we see those positive difference. And it's almost going to put you in the place of wondering why you were worrying in the first place, because you're seeing that everything has been taken care of for you. So I think that this is absolutely beautiful in regards to relationships. I think this is exactly what you needed to see at this particular time. It's really showing up here that things are coming together for you at this moment. All right, so let's get a closing message from the universe and see what is coming through. Now, I am using the, it's called the Oracle of Seven Energies. Now, I have had this deck for a while, but I haven't used it all of that much, so I will be reading from the book as well for this last message. All right, let's see what Spirit wants to bring in. Let's see what Spirit wants us to focus in on, or if there's just any extra messages for you at this moment. So it talks about roots of abundance. The roots of abundance. How beautiful is that? So let's see what this has to say. Give me 1 second. I just got to find the page. Okay. Roots of abundance. Being stabilized by deep roots, anchoring yourself and feeling secure in your life, trust and belief and abundance. This is pretty much exactly what I was talking about. Have that faith, have that trust, have that confidence that things are coming, to fruition for you. Sometimes we just have to, those roots need to be planted first. Sometimes things need to go on under the scenes. We don't watch the tree grow. We don't watch that flower bloom. All right, but we know it's happening. We know that things are happening even if we don't see them. It does talk about, this card signals you to pay attention to how you are anchored in the story of your life. Trust that you will be taken care of. The world is full of limitless potential and will nourish you according to your beliefs, regardless of temporary outer conditions. You are not a victim of life. Life happens for you, not to you. Even if you sometimes slip into that way of thinking, you are grounded and eternally steadfast. Nothing can uproot you. And you have the ability to manifest your intentions with ease. The message here is simple. Your life is safe and secure as your intentions are coming to fruition. All your hopes and dreams are firmly grounded and taking root so that you can reach for the stars. Look, we already had the stars. The star card come up, the stars in your life, and expand your dreams further than you can imagine. Everything in the material world is a reflection of your interior world. You are unstoppable and unshakable because you believe that you are abundant. Know that you can easily move from merely surviving to thriving when you pay attention to staying grounded. If you find yourself in ungrounded thinking, now is the time for radical trust. Growth never follows a straight line. You will manifest what you need and when you need it. Exactly as I was just saying. A tall, healthy tree doesn't need to hold on to the ground for dear life. It knows it will not fly away with the wind because its roots are deeply planted in the earth. So again, have enough faith, have that confidence. Don't let just little minor things that appear that, change your perception. All right? Don't let the minor things change that thought into, again, overthinking or over worrying. Just let it go. Just realize and recognize the fact that spirit has your back and it is bringing forth this abundance. So Aquarius, I truly hope that this reading has helped. Please make sure that you click like. Please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to join us on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock p.m. where we do live mini readings for our subscribers and donations, and also on Sundays at 2 o'clock p.m. where we bring on live spiritual guests. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing week and many blessings.